Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play F-Zero X. So all that's left is to show off some of the extra stuff you can do. So first off, let's check out some records here real quick. Yeah, I haven't played any time attack mode, so I don't have any records yet. Go figure. But first off, there's the time attack mode. So let's go and show that off. We'll go with the Jack Cup. Let's go with Mute City with the Ghost, why don't we? Although I don't know if the Ghost actually shows up. Alright, who do I want to go with? I'm going to go with Octoman and Deep Claw for this. This guy's my main in F-Zero GX just because he's so simple to use. I love him. But, yeah, I was going to use him for the King Cup Standard originally, but just didn't work out. That's why I used Pico, but in other case, it's time attack mode. Yeah, you just try to get the best time you can get, and that's really all there is to it. If you've seen it in Mario Kart or anything like that, and you already know what time attack is, you're basically just trying to get the best time, and that's it. There's literally not much to it. However, the announcer does have some exclusive lines, or at least one exclusive line for this mode, so that's why I'm going to show it off anyways. This is why I didn't show off in Mario Kart, because, you know, there wasn't anything interesting to show off here, but here, that announcer I love oh so much, he's got a line I want to show off. What can I say? So we're gonna do this real quick. It's gonna be, well, not fantastic because I'm not an expert at F-Zero. Seriously, if I was an expert, I probably would have been finished by now, and I'd also be using Blood Falcon instead of Octoman's Deep Claw. But you know, details. Maybe Night Thunder too, because I hear that machine's pretty good too for speed runs and whatnot. But what do I know? I'm not a speedrunner. I'm a casual Joe that just likes to play video games. What can I say? You have my permission to put that on a t-shirt. Anyways, let's go. That'd probably be more fitting to say if I was playing as Mr. EAD, but we'll talk about him when we get to the pilot profiles. Alright, and finish strong. Yeah. Well, thank you, announcer. It is indeed a new record. Okay, on to Death Race. So, Death Race, yeah. We're gonna use Samurai Goro for this demonstration, and let's go with the black. Oh yeah, I didn't show this off before too. You can actually move the vehicles all around like that if you want to. I don't know why you would though. I'd show that off though, because I never showed that off. Yeah, Death Race is basically... Oh, and looks like I have a friend online. That's nice. But yeah, Death Race is literally just that. Just kill everybody. So, there's Red Gazelle. Oh, I missed him. Let's see if I can't take out Soda there, or Blue Falcon. Come on, I gotta take out someone. There we go. See ya, Zoda. See ya, Blood Falcon. And this is literally all you do. You literally just take everyone out and want to be the last one standing. And to say this mode is kind of boring in my opinion is an understatement. For me, this feels kind of similar to the battle modes in Mario Kart. Nah, I just don't care for them. I'm sorry, but this is not fun to me personally. I find this really boring, and yeah, I'm not a fan. If you like blowing people up and taking them out though, this is the mode for you, I guess. I'm not into this stuff though. I'd rather be racing, so yeah, kind of lame. Not a fan. If you want to ask, no, I'm not going to be finishing this. Sorry, but I never finished Death Race. What can I say? It's like I started, and I played for like 2 minutes, and I give up. It's just boring in my opinion. And versus battle is just multiplayer. Practice is just practice, obviously. So let's get on to the real meat here. Let's get into the character profiles. So it doesn't matter which difficulty I start, because I'm not going to be using any of them. But here we go. Okay, so first off we got Captain Falcon, who pilots the Blue Falcon, age 36. He's a well-known bounty hunter as well as a great F-Zero pilot. Many mysteries surround Captain Falcon. The only thing we know is that he's from Port Town. And we also know he's the master of the Falcon Punch! Alright, next up we got Dr. Stewart, age 41. He's been living in the fast lane as a doctor. Dr. Stewart became interested in the F-Zero X GP after the death of his father. The Golden Fox belonged to his father. Well, that's unfortunate about his father. Strange how they never mentioned how he passed away, though. Maybe there's a mystery there, I don't know. Next up we got Pico, who pilots the Wild Goose, age 123, or so he says. No, really, that's what it says in the manual. Pico used to work for a special unit of the, I'm going to mispronounce this, Porpodo Army. He's aggressive but calm. Rumor has it he is also an infamous hitman. Alright, next up we got the Fire Stingray, piloted by Samurai Goro, age 44. He's one of the best bounty hunters around and the leader of a group of space thieves. Goro's reason for joining F-Zero is because of his hatred for Captain Falcon, his rival. Well, that's a pretty bad reason to join, but okay. Sure, whatever. You do you, pal. Next up, we have the White Cat, piloted by Jody Summer, age 24. Judy's one of the top rookie pilots in the circuit. While Jody doesn't have much experience, May see her as a dark horse. Okay, sure, why not? She also has a good beginner vehicle, although I would argue Space Angler is better, but we'll get to him eventually. Next up, we have the Red Gazelle, piloted by Mighty Gazelle. 3 years ago, he was injured in a freak racing accident and miraculously survived. Due to the damage his body sustained, he became a cyborg. Others have tried to stop him from competing, but he's determined to win. Dang right. I mean, seriously, just because he's a cyborg doesn't mean he shouldn't be allowed to compete, guys. Come on. Next up, we got Billy, age 6. Billy's the first monkey to participate in F-Zero. He's out to prove that monkeys are the superior species. Superior to who exactly? The humans or what? I don't know. Next up, we got Biorex, age 8, who pilots the Big Fang. This dinosaur is a product of biotechnology. Through this technology, his brain has become very similar to humans. If he wins the Grand Prix, he will prove that he's superior to humans. Well, good thing he won the Jack Cup then on standard, because, yep, he is definitely superior to any of these humans, that's for sure. Next up, we have the Great Star, piloted by Mr. EAD. This cyborg was developed by the mysterious development group EAD. His purpose for racing is to test his IQ and debug his man-made programming. And this is the guy that's based on Mario, in case you couldn't tell by the mustache and all. I don't know why they decided to make him based off of Mario, but whatever the case, that's cool, I guess. Next up, we have the Crazy Bear, piloted by Dr. Clash, a former F-Zero engineer. It has been Dr. Clash's dream to become a pilot. He's participating in the race with the machine he designed and built himself. That's pretty cool looking, if I say so myself. A little boxy, but I like the eyes on the front. Next up, we have the Deep Claw, piloted by Octoman, age unknown. He represents the planet Takora, an enemy of the Milky Way Federation. Takorans are intent on showing their advanced intelligence in the universe. Or to the universe. That's cool, I guess. Alright, next up, we got the Iron Tiger, piloted by Baba. This young rookie has incredible intuition and is very flexible. After enduring a great deal of training, Baba will make his racing debut this season. Okay, you think we get some more information about him? He sounds like a cool guy, but not a lot of information, but whatever. Alright, next up we have Night Thunder, piloted by Silver Nielsen. Nielsen has participated in more Grand Prix races than anyone, but has yet to win. His age has drawn criticism because he is resentful of the newer machines. The other racers are avoiding him. Well, that's really sad that he's never won and participated in so many. Really, his age has drawn criticism? That's weird. If anything, I'd be like, good on you, old guy. Do what you'd like to do. Alright, next up we have Twin Narita, piloted by Gomar and Shio, age unknown. These Furetake people always act as one person. They are a very strange race, I'll say. While the rules don't allow pilots to use machines for 2 riders, they were approved by the committee. Their machine is the lightest in the circuit. Yeah, it's 780 kilometers, so that's pretty light, I must say. Next up we have John Tanaka, age 30. Tanaka, an engineer and member of the Milky Way Federation, is supposed to be assisting Jody Summer. His concern for his colleague compelled him to join the Grand Prix. He seems to be more interested in protecting Jody Summer than winning the Grand Prix. That's really not the reason you should join a Grand Prix, but whatever. Next up we have the Queen Meteor, piloted by Mrs. Arrow. Mrs. Arrow races with her husband, Super Arrow. She's a good wife and team member. Actually, her racing experience makes her a better pilot than her husband. Okay, you want to give us more details about her and him or anything like that? No? Okay. Next up, we have the Bloodhawk, piloted by Blood Falcon. Fun fact, it's actually called the Hellhawk in Japan. Age 36, created by Black Shadow, Blood Falcon is an exact duplicate of Captain Falcon. Well, almost. Blood Falcon is evil. Very evil. And they don't mention it in the manual here, but from what I understand, Captain Falcon was in a bad accident, and before he got transferred to the hospital, Black Shadow got some of his blood and then made a blood clone of him, so that's how he came to be. So that's my understanding, but don't quote me on that. Next up, we have the Astro Robin, piloted by Jack Levin. Jack's a favorite of the female fans. Any merchandise with his face on it sells out immediately, while most people talk about his good looks and popularity, not to make people mention his racing skills. So he's not very good then. Good to know. Glad I didn't play as him then. Although he does seem like a nice character, I must say, from just based on GX. Next up, we have the Mighty Hurricane, piloted by Roger Buster. Roger, a transportation guru, was supposed to transport a machine to an unknown participant. His partner persuaded him to abandon the idea and race for himself. Well, that doesn't sound like a very good friend right there, pal, just saying. Next up, we have the Super Piranha, piloted by Kate Allen. This popular singer and dancer has decided to try her hand at racing. She will debut this season. Okay, so I guess since she's debuting, we don't have a lot of information on her. That sucks. Next up, we have the King Meteor, piloted by Super Arrow. Super Arrow's job is to protect the Earth. When Super Arrow discovered that Soto, his sworn enemy, had entered the Grand Prix, he entered as well. Again, not a lot of information about the arrows. That's kind of lame. But I do love Super Arrow. Awesome character. Next up, we have the Wild Boar, piloted by Michael Chain, age 38. He's the leader of the Blade Chain Gang. Michael participates in the Grand Prix to show off his driving skills to members of his gang. Since he rarely wins, members are slowly leaving the gang. Well, that's not good for you then, pal. Next up, we have the Death Anchor, piloted by Zoda, age unknown. Zoda is the incarnation of evil intent on conquering Earth. Why he's racing in the Grand Prix is still a mystery. His past disputes against the Arrows and Captain Falcon are well known. I guess, from what I understand, Captain Falcon's tried to catch him for his bounty a few times, but he's found a way to get away, so that's cool. Gotta love Soda after all, he's a funny guy, especially in GX. And next up we have Lil Wyvern, piloted by James McLeod, age 31. James McLeod is a hired ranger and the leader of Galaxy Dog. Galaxy Dog? He remodeled his space fighter into an F-Zero machine. McLeod is in this Grand Prix for one reason: money. Because as we find out in F-Zero GX, he does have a young son and a wife that he wants to take care of, so I guess I can respect that. And on to the bottom row. So next up we got the Space Angler, piloted by my favorite character, Leon. Compared to humans, Leon is not very bright. He makes up for it with his sharp reflexes and cornering ability. And it's not mentioned in this game, but he also looks out for orphans, which is pretty cool. I like that guy. Next up we have the Mighty Typhoon, piloted by Drac. Drac works with Roger Buster and is a big fan of F-Zero. Driving in the Grand Prix has been his lifelong dream. And as far as I know, that machine is also one that they're supposed to transport, but they couldn't find the owner, so they just decided to enter the Grand Prix themselves. That's what I understand from based on this in GX. Next up we have the Hyperspeeder, piloted by Beastman. When just a child, Beastman was nearly eaten by a giant alligator. Ever since then, he's been a slayer of beasts. Now he hopes to advertise his services in the Grand Prix. Well, glad you didn't get eaten then, I guess. That's good. That'd have been scary. Next up we have the Green Panther, piloted by Antonio Guster. Antonio was once Goro's right-hand man, but Goro betrayed him. Now Antonio has joined the Grand Prix in hopes of exacting revenge on his former mentor. Next up we have the Black Bull, piloted by Black Shadow, age unknown. The King of Evil, Black Shadow strikes fear in the hearts of everyone. His goal is to destroy Captain Falcon in front of millions of viewers. Okay, sure, why not? And lastly we have Sonic Phantom, piloted by the Skull, age 240. Skull was once a great legend among drivers. Using science and black magic, Skull returned from the grave to compete one more time. Although he would come back for GX, so I guess technically it wasn't one more time, but details. But anyways, folks, that's all the character profiles, and that's it for this LP. So thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time. Later.